remission, she couldn't come home because she had no immune system. It was totally eradicated. Like if the dog scratched her, it could have killed her. Or if she scratched herself, like on a freaking pop can or something. It's like,
So
yeah,
sad.
no, it's crazy. My dad, like, he raised us by himself while fighting that cancer, by the way.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How big's your family? How many siblings?
It was
do you
me
have?
and my older brother.
Brother.
We were kind of a handful, though. Me and my brother didn't get along too well.
Uh,
At the time, at least.
my sister and I have 8 years. She's 8 years older than me, and I hated the bitch. And still to this day, I will not. I've been lucky. We live in the same city, and I have not run into her since my dad died in 06. We did the estate. That took a year. So about 07, 08. So that's what, 10, 14, 16 years. I have not talked to her and don't care to. It was funny. I found out she was teaching at a high school about 4 or 5 blocks away from where I was working. And one of our customers goes, I go, do you know a Wendy
Look out the window.
Wendy Wallace? And he goes, yeah, I was her EA
it's
for
funny.
5 years. And I went, really? He said, yeah. I talked to her periodically. So he goes and looks for some comments, and he comes back and he says, do you want me to let your sister know where you work? I said, don't you fucking dare.
No.
Don't you fucking dare. Okay. And I snapped at him, and he's a good guy. Don't get me. It's like, he didn't know the situation either. Like, this is the point. I'm going to say this on stream, and I don't care if I get nailed for it. I'm waiting till the day she dies so I can stand over her grave and piss on her grave. That's how bad my sister, and I hate my sister. And I use the hate word as harsh as it is. So, but
I sometimes it feels good to just hate on somebody, though.
I will say for the record, I am a loving person. I will back anyone. But the years, and my sister did something to me that I care not to mention, but over and yeah.
I mean, I'm the same way with my grandfather. Like, when he dies, I'm gonna probably do what you just mentioned.
And Mike, if you need me to shut up, I'm sorry. I got carried away there. Sorry.
You're all right.
All right.
I don't want any legal things happening to you, Mike. You were a good person.
No, you're good.
I don't want to piss on your grave yet.
Like I said, though, sometimes
that'll be tomorrow after we annoy you some more.
I will say this though. Sometimes it just feels good to hate on somebody. You know what I mean?
Well, family can suck when there's death in the family. All the things come out of the woodwork.
Like even if you're not like saying it to somebody, like just hating on somebody like in your own brain, sometimes that's a good time.
Yeah,
I do it with my grandfather. Like I hate that man's guts, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't know you even existed until I was like 25 because you never made an effort, and now suddenly you come into our lives and think you're somebody. No. That's not how that works. Like, no, you're lucky you even got to have a conversation with me, dude.
So I explained to my customer / friend, like he's a good person. I've known him over years and years. Not the main reason, but the other reasons with my sister. And he goes, okay, I understand. Don't worry. I won't say a word to her. And I'm shocked that I have not run into her. I've run into people that go, hey, you're Wendy's younger brother, aren't you? And I'm going, yeah. How's she doing? Don't know, don't care. Hope she's dead. And I'm not a mean person. Please, I don't want to come across as a mean person, but just you didn't live with this
everyone
lady.
has unique lives. That's one thing to remember is everyone's got unique lives and situations. So
yeah, I 110% get where you're coming from, though.
Yeah. So don't ever think that you're being out of the line because we all I think have our own stories that can basically be at that level.
I can vouch for that. I've met you. Yeah. Yeah, sure enough. Yes, you have. Like Scotty Rotten. I've known Scotty maybe 2 or 3 years. Yeah, I've streamed 3 years, and I met him on a local stream one time, and he got me a part. You know, I would have his back in a minute. I would have probably any of your guys back in a minute. You know, chat same way. You know, like you know.
You're right.
I'm going through my Spotify and I just noticed a playlist that name is funny, but I can't mention the name of this playlist here.
He's the last three,
Now he's a jerk. Oh,
Maiku.
okay.
I'll put the name of the
Last
playlist in the.
Well, I've got 7
private
more,
chat.
but I'm not going to pick those up at all. But yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Fencing. Cool.
Yes. Some interesting ball joints too.
Oh, I know who you meant, Dragon.
Yeah, they had a lot of cool.
Now, did you get these at an actual store, or did you get it online?
No, this is all from local Pick-a-Brick and
Yeah.
Lego.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, I have been streaming Lego for 2.5 years, and I have never been to a Lego store in my life.
That's insane, man.
That I've bought my stuff from local brick shop. I have bought my stuff online, but I have never been to a commercial or a local, a Lego branded store. Yeah. Really?
It's been a while since I've been to one.
Oh, come on, J-Ron, man. That's hard to believe.
Why is that playing through that? What?
That's interesting, Jaron. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could do much of this. I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it when you don't go to like Lego or buy stuff locally, because I look at the prices online and I'm just like, prices online can just be so expensive, it seems, per piece.
Well, that's because a lot of it comes from overseas. If it's not a popular piece, it comes from overseas. There isn't a warehouse. You know, the popular pieces are here in the U.S. somewhere, I think, and easier to get than that's how they do it, I think, for the online Pick-a-Brick. So,
All right, I got a question for you guys. It's kind of topical to what I'm eating here.
42
What is the weirdest topping you have ever eaten on a pizza?
potatoes, sliced potatoes.
That's an
Steak.
I don't know, because I can't
Right.
stand weird stuff, so I'm usually pretty picky.
Have
Even
you
though
ever
I
had
do like-
pineapple on pizza?
Yeah,
Oh, of course, yes. Have you ever had?
Not weird.
that's
Have you ever
not
had cream
weird.
cheese?
I feel like pineapple on pizza is weird.
In Denver, I live 5 hours from. Oh, brutal.
I mean, I've had it before. Don't get me wrong, and I like it, but I
It's just
wouldn't like
Hawaiian
pay
pizza.
for
That's
a
not
pizza
bad.
with pineapple on
Yeah.
it. Though.
Yeah, the one is we used to my dad and I would do a barbecued steak on the Saturday and then have the leftover steak and potatoes on the pizza for Sunday lunch.
Mm.
You know what? That actually sounds delicious.
Water
Yeah.
chestnut sounds good. That with
That's
a
good for
little,
Asian food.
little bit of crunch. That sounds good, J-Ron, man.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be harder than I thought.
Goodness gracious,
Okay.
great
That's what
balls
she
of
said.
fire. With the Thai
Giggity.
pizzas, yeah.
Dude, what's the weirdest
Giggity,
thing I've ever
giggity.
had on a pizza?
I've already got about 30 legendary creatures that I want to put in this deck, and I know I have probably at least 20 or so more that would be really awesome to put in here.
Nice.
I've had chicken, green onions, no, carrots, no, and peanuts, no.
I've had corn on a pizza before. That weirdly
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah, I can see that. The sweetness of the corn and
Well, also too, it's like you get your different types of pizza. Like a southwestern pizza, it's going to have like corn and stuff like that on
yeah.
it.
My favorite from pizza place up here was
British pizza is just toast
Slice.
with beans on it.
sliced like shaved steak beef. Or no,
Oh,
chicken
like
barbecue
pizza?
sauce with onions.
Ooh.
I make a killer corn pudding and corn.
That's that same question to like my friend
What?
group outside of
Oh,
Twitch.
fuck,
and
I need to
one of them
I need to
responded
try
with
that. Fuck.
Like, what?
What
Oh
is
my God.
What is corn pudding?
Oh, dude.
Is
If
it a
it's cream-
dessert or is it a sauce?
That's a new one to me. Corn pudding. What?
It's cream corn, right, Puck?
Oh,
Like a
okay. Okay.
Dude,
I've
yeah.
had cream corn before. Okay.
Speaking of which, is there a British person in chat that can confirm the joke that my friend just said with the just British pizza being toast with beans
It's
on
just toast with green peas on it. Sounds about right.
it? Apparently, just like straight up beans. Doesn't even specify what type of bean.
Probably
Oh,
ground beans.
beans on toast.
Yeah. It's
Well, that's just
toast
beans,
with beans on it.
toast.
That's British pizza. Apparently.
Jamie Oliver pizza would just be a
Okay,
pizza, but
okay.
instead of
Ah,
peas,
cool.
he just put green
Cool
beans.
shepherd.
I don't know. British food is so weird to me. They just kind of throw stuff together.
Okay, I watch a YouTuber, like a camper. He does camping and stuff. And one time he cracked out blood pudding. And
Oh,
then-
no.
Oh,
But
yeah.
No.
I know what that is.
one video, he showed how it was made. And it
Oh,
was
God.
like, I'm willing to give it a try once, but don't tell me what I'm eating. You know, until
God.
I get it down.
You just kind of throw stuff together. And some of the stuff they make, like you see the ingredients you go into it, like, that sounds rancid. Just no,
You know-
I would
you know
never
what-
try this.
You know what we should do?
Candelabra.
We should plan. Forget about Brick World Chicago. Forget about TwitchCon. We should do a convention or a get together somewhere central to all of us in the U.S. and just do a big gathering and just meet everyone.
That would be really cool.
That would be fun.
My friend used to, when he used to run his bulletin
Yes,
board
Dragon,
system,
dude.
You just like have a huge ass cookout and stuff.
he used to do a summer barbecue for all his thing. Oops, I didn't see that. I hope it wasn't direct.
Yeah, no, there's a couple streamers that do that with their mods. Not in
No,
our community, but
Never ate them alive. I only ever ate roasted crickets.
oh god,
Okay.
crickets.
Crickets. I've heard crickets are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I've heard. I've never had
Ask
them.
Enigma. Enigma ate some for the Build for Hope stream. For
Ooh,
charity stream.
I gotta close that down. Thank you for.
Oh, I thought you said
reminding me.
ligma. I thought
I
you were
already
trying to
did.
set me up for that joke.
No, I got to do the same thing too, Hagar.
That lady has a stomach as steel or rock or something. Because when she was sucking lemon juice back and all the baby food, it's like, motherfucker,
Oh no.
how do you do that? Like baby food, okay, it's just highly pureed
Pure.
I know.
pureed veggies and fruit and whatever. That I can see. But the lemon juice, oh, that would rot a hole in my stomach within an hour.
I kind of shocked one of my buddies Saturday night because like we were out drinking and he was like, "Hey, here you go." I was like, "What's this?" Tequila. Here's a chaser. I was like, "You know what? You know what the crazy thing is?" I just like bodied the shot of tequila. I don't even need the chaser. Give me another.
Oh yeah, tequila's like
Oh, I love
rubber
tequila,
water
dude.
for me.
Yeah,
Till
no,
it
I
hits
just
me.
I drink
Take
way too
it.
much tequila.
I don't usually drink tequila. That's the crazy thing.
Quack.
I can just handle it because I've been in the military going on 6 years. And I've been drinking the entire time. So
Quack. A quick question: are you
Yeah.
bringing Fireside Nights back?
I would like to. I was planning on trying to do something with. I got one that I wanted. Actually, it's funny you say this. So, Thrawn's Revenge. I was going to ask Thrawn, and actually Luke, since you're here, I was going to ask you as the third person if you'd be up for it, and then have it with Maiku and talk about Maki and Star Wars. And then I was going to do a fireside. I wanted to do one with Hagar and Scotty and talk about old school toys and stuff and just how things have changed over the decades and how generationally things have changed. So, but yeah, I coming back to your question, I do want to. I got to get back to a regular schedule and I got to be consistent. Like Thrawn's been asking me a lot, and I feel bad because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but with everything that's been going on, it's just been hard to like.
Yeah.
Because what I got to do is I still got to plan out some of the questions. I have a lot of the questions and stuff in my head, but I want to be able to get that stuff out to you all and like kind of figure out that kind of stuff. So yeah, but no, it'll come back. I just don't exactly know when yet, though. Hopefully, it'll definitely be this year. I just don't know exactly when. And it's not going to be as much drinking as it was previously. That was a lot, but
Yeah, it's easy to get carried away with that.
yeah, exactly. So like, we'll probably just do something. I mean, if you want to have some light beers, that's cool. But I mean, we were doing like sake and hard drinks and shots.
Sometimes this gets weird. Like sometimes you have a bit too much alcohol and like you get emotional all of a sudden.
Well, it's not just that, but it's like you get off topic, and so it's somewhat kind of hard because you don't want to like direct people, but at the same time you want to treat it like a podcast. So it's but
which admittedly is kind of like what I do here. But
what the heck is AZ doing on tonight? Grr.
Is he on tonight?
Yeah, he's on there. Marbles on stream, partner push, Star Wars Lego build. Yeah,
I like this.
Oh, wow.
I like to think of nothing else. I get a few giggles out of the people in chat.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I am a happy camper.
A lot of people are coming to Monday for things.
Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, it is Monday. Shit.
Yep.
I was thinking it was Tuesday.
Yeah. And part of it's because there wasn't a lot of people streaming on Mondays. And so it was a good day to add.
Hey, Mike, you got the same viewers as More does.
Yep.
Yay.
But, now it's like, there's so many people that stream on Mondays. And it's like, some of the streamers that were streaming later in the evening when no one was streaming, now there's more people. They've moved to streaming earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We need more general viewers, and because that's one thing that's like kind of a bummer is I mean, it's all nice to be able to like watch people and stuff, but it just sometimes there's not enough eyeballs for everyone.
Yeah.
It seems like sometimes things just get so thin for everyone.
Yep.
I don't know. It's just kind of a bummer.
All right, so got a question, Grand Admiral. Since both our fathers have passed away, what is your best memory of your dad? Like, what are the most off the wall things you've seen him do?
Well, my dad used to play in Magic the Gathering tournaments with me with the 100-card deck and actually win.
Hey, y'all remember how I said my dad is a man? Or was a man? Hey, you ever watch Parks and Recs and what's
Swanson?
his name? Yeah, Swanson. He gets he like got a toothache like at work and he just yanked it out with a pair of pliers.
Oh God.
My dad did that right in front of me.
Oh,
it was at it was like a school meeting too. That's the craziest part about it. He just had the pliers in his pocket randomly. He got a toothache.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's got to come out for the teachers, the other students.
Oh,
parents. Like, ow. That's all. This is the only sound he made. Ow. Oh, that's got to go. Reached in immediately. No, not even hesitating. He didn't even have to like breathe or anything. Just.
What the heck is this?
And he just went, son of a bitch. That was in there. He just threw it away.
Okay.
Nothing to him.
Has anyone heard of this on Disney Plus? Star Wars Rebuilds the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Trailer.
Are they doing like a new Lego Star Wars show?
Oh, Jedi Bob. So that means we're going to get the new Jedi Bob for sure.
That's where the Darth Jar Jar came from, Hagar. Like
I'm
recently,
excited about the Jedi Bob.
Yeah, he'll be cool. I'm wondering who's going to be the Obi-Wan. Because we get a white Vader, and I'm curious to know who, because Jedi Bob is Luke, right? Is that he's supposed to be the equivalent of Luke, right?
Is he?
I don't. I'm just watching the trailer now. Oh, X-Wing TIE Fighters.
Yes. Looks really cool.
We did see the The one was leaked.
The Dark Falcon is supposed to be a set, I believe.
Yes, which it's weird because like it just reminds me of the expanded universe Falcon from New Jedi Order.
I like how
And the white Darth Vader's been done in the comics and in Black Series Star Wars figures. The white,
Wasn't that Boba Fett? I thought
nope,
it was Boba Fett.
the white suited Boba Fett was a prototype armor that they used to show to demonstrate the Boba Fett armor before
In the
Empire
movie.
Strikes Back was filmed. The white Darth Vader costume came from the Dark Horse Infinity comics called Star Wars Infinities. And
yeah, Darth
basically,
Vader like swaps to the
The
light side.
Infinities was like the
It's-
non-canon.
It's Infinities are the what ifs in Star Wars. So
Yeah.
Star Wars was what if Luke missed the Death Star shot.
Oh.
I cannot remember if they did one for Empire Return and one other one, I think. But yeah, here, give me a sec. Dark Horse, not House Horse.
I do believe they did one for each of the movies.
Oh yeah, the main movies, but not
Yeah.
all 9 of them. Star
Yeah.
Wars, but
The original 3.
Infinities. Wikipedia. All right, Star Wars Infinities is a graphic novel trilogy published by Dark Horse Comics from 2002 to 2004. It tells a non-canon alternate version of each film in the original Star Wars trilogy, in which a point of divergence trilogy, which a point of divergence occurs and changes the outcome of the story. Each individual Infinity story is unrelated to any others and is set within the timeline of their the original film. A New Hope. Yeah, 1970s film Star Wars in which Luke Skywalker's proton torpedoes failed to destroy the Death Star. Synopsis, I won't read that because it's too long. Empire Strikes Back, 4-part story arc. It's an alternate telling of the 1980 film Empire Strikes Back, in which Luke freezes to death during the blizzard on Hoth. The comic is not a direct, so he dies on Hoth. So that's that divergence. And Return is in which C-3PO is damaged in Jabba the Hutt's throne room, and there is no one to translate for Jabba and Leia. The comic is not, so basically what happens when Leia comes in with the detonator, when she comes in as Bush. So there, yeah. Bosch.
Right?
No, it's Penelope Bush.
Okay.
Kind of funny.
Yeah.
So basically, all of them are like, "Hey, what if Luke died at this point in the movie?"
Yeah, and they're good.
Why do they want to kill me?
They're good reads, though. They're phenomenal. And at the end of the Star Wars one, Vader comes out in a white costume. And if you look on my personal Instagram, no, my Lego Instagram, I did painted up a Disney Infinities Darth Vader in the white costume to that comic. So
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, so those books I highly recommend. Another 2 good reads are Star Wars Dark Empire.
Dark Empire is really good.
Yeah, great artwork, great story.
I'll be right back, fellas. I gotta use the bathroom.
And then the other one I would recommend is Crimson Empire. About the
Crimson
Royal,
Empire
pretty
sounds
good too,
familiar.
it's how the Royal Guards train and become Royal Guards. And there's more to the story than just that, but that's
Are
the
Royal Guards force sensitive at all, or is it just they were just good and
Some of them were,
melee
some
battle?
of them weren't.
Yeah.
Ah.
It depends on how far you read into the story.
And like the force sensitive ones mostly became the Shadow Guard, which died when well, basically they got murked by Starkiller.
Nice. So what do you guys think? What if what's his name, who was the voice actors for Starkiller, what if he actually came back in a project?
Sam Whitaker?
Sam Whitaker, yeah.
He's done voiceover stuff for the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Yep. He's done a lot.
He did Darth Maul, didn't he?
The voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
voice
he also did the voice of Darth Maul in the end credit scene for
Yes, in Rogue One.
Solo.
Oh yeah, sorry, Solo. Yeah.
And,
But he's always behind a mask in live action. But it's interesting because he seems to like a lot of Star Wars, even non-canon stuff. Yet they've never used him in live action without a mask. Like he's been in so many things in Disney projects as well. But like, I just think it would be so cool to be able to get a Star Killer story, even if they had to change his origin and such. I think it'd be cool to be able to bring him into canon.
Oh, guys, if you could get your hands on this Saturday's that just passed Free Comic Book Day Star Wars book, there is a good read in that too. It's basically Luke, Leia, and Lando go back to Hoth to rescue abandoned rebel troops there, and what they do to get them off the planet.
Huh.
Read.
Is that a episode or
Which-
is that an issue from the Star Wars?
Pardon
Like
me?
main? Is that like an issue from the Marvel Star Wars?
Yes,
line,
the new
or-
Marvel. Yeah. It was the Free Comic Book Day Star Wars book, and then there was a High Republic story and one other story in the book. So
Oh wow.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, I ended up having to kill all my. I used to go to Midtown Comics to do my pull list, and I ended up having to stop that a few years ago. I ended up picking up like the whole Darth Vader run and all the Star Wars, and then the Bounty Hunters. I think was the last set that I ended up doing.
So for Crimson Empire, I have only read the first one, but there are 3 miniseries.
This is falling.
I own
Yeah, Medusa.
one of the comics from that.
I also have a ton of the original Marvel line from the early '80s.
Oh, nice. Those are hard to come by.
Yeah, I think I was telling you about this, Hagar. I've also got majority of the black and white Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles run.
You just have to be careful because a lot of the black and white ones went into multiple reprintings.
Oh, they did?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Number-
Wow, it is cold.
We have 4th printing of number 2 in our shop right now. There's 2 or 3.
How do you actually know what the printing is? Does it say it in the first page?
It should say on the Indica, which is where you get the publishing information,
Oh,
or different
Nice.
different covers.
Good job there, Dusa. Good job.
Oh, what did Dusa do?
I'll look and see.
What did Dusa
I'll
do?
look and see what I got.
Dusa.
You got all of our
Dusa.
sound commands moved into Firebot.
I finally switched all my sound command to Firebot. Oh, you poor sucker. You poor sucker.
So is Firebot easy to be able to set some of that stuff up? Because like I don't mind using the streamer bot, but like I don't use it as advanced as
If
like
you've
some
already got it
third-
set up, you don't need a switch.
Yeah.
I feel
Ah,
like
okay.
I see a lot of people who are like they switch
if-
between all
if
the
you
different
can
things.
watch,
It's like you don't need to.
We'll switch to center screen here. So here is Firebot, right? You go into your pre-effects list here. This, you can create a new one, right? Put in your name, any arguments, right? You can type in them, add new effect, and you can just type in here what the effect you want, and it'll pull up a list of matches that description, you know?
Then
Like,
what was the problem you and I had? We did the
yeah, we weren't able to. Yeah, we weren't able to get your sound working.
and we tried everything. We tried a bot. We tried another Twitch
Video
account.
sound, right? So play the
Lord.
sound, right? And then you can choose your
Sorry, folks,
file,
I don't know why I'm season so much right now.
right? So
Mhm.
you can either choose URL, random folder, or choose a file that's on your computer. Set your volume, audio output device. You can tell it what audio output you want it to use.
Ah.
hit add, right? And then that will put it, and then you can even set it up to work with Stream Deck if you have a Stream Deck. But if you set it up as a preset effect, you only need to set it up once, right? And then you can use that same sound in multiple, like channel rewards, commands, events, and things like that. So, like,
It's a lesser Firebot, a lesser streamer bot. It's like
Yeah.
streamer bot's the top. You need a programming degree to run it, in my opinion, and then Firebot's right underneath it.
yeah,
So-
Firebot is the user-friendly version.
Yes, thank you, Mike.
I just use trigger fire, and that's it.
I know, same here. I am not mucking with my system. I have one problem with an add-on right now, and
So, like, I can come here and go. So for exclamation SO, edit,
Mhm.
right? This guy right here, run effect list. This is from the presets. So I don't have to. So it will. I can type exclamation SO space and then the person, right? Or I've got it set up to where